İngiliz surat yazmak isteyenin prezentasyonu.
Wow, welcome.
Greetings everyone. Today we're going to talk about traditions. In our presentation we will explain what traditions are and why they are important.
We will also share some Georgian traditions and interesting traditions from other countries. What is a tradition? A tradition is a belief passed down from older people to younger generations, often carrying symbolic meaning of a special significance. It is a cultural bridge that connects the past to the present.
Why are traditions important? Traditions are important because they provide a sense of identity and stability, connecting individuals to their heritage while strengthening bonds with family and community. They offer comfort in a changing world, passed down from values and from wisdom.
How do traditions change over time and what are the causes? Traditions change because the world changes. As people get new tools, move to new places, or meet new friends, their old habits naturally adjust to fit their new lives.
They change over by developing from flexible rules into living habits that are adapted to fit new schedules, values, technologies, neighbors, and new generations.
The importance of appreciating different traditions. Appreciating different traditions means respecting and learning about the ways other people celebrate and live. It helps us understand that even though we do things differently, we all share the same basic human feeling.
Traditions are important because you know true facts about history. You understand your classmates and neighbors. They give new ideas. You might find a new favorite food again to try. Traditions bring peace because when we respect each other's rules, we get to love much better.
What traditions are popular in Georgia? Georgians celebrate Christmas on January 7th. On Christmas morning, towns across Georgia hold a giant colorful parade called Danilo. Children dress up in white robes to look like angels, march through the streets and sing carols. They carry large baskets to collect toys, sweets and food to donate to people in need.
At midnight on Christmas Eve, every family lights a candle and places it right by their window. This beautiful tradition is a way to welcome Mary and Joseph into their home. Other key traditions include the Supra, ceremonial feast led by Tamada, Toastmaster, and the art of wine making and quilling. What do people do during these traditions? People generally engage in a variety of activities during traditional festivals and holidays that focus on family, cultural heritage, and shared meals. Key actions often include decorating homes, attending religious services, giving gifts, and preparing special traditional dishes.
For example, families bake a special crescent-shaped bread topped with cheese and boiled eggs. A few days after Christmas, people burn their wooden curly trees called chichilagi to wash away bad luck.
What traditions are celebrated in other countries? Global traditions vary widely. There are festivals like Holi in India, La Tomatina in Spain, Day of the Dead in Mexico, and Heidelberg on Christmas Eve in Norway. One of the most fascinating traditions is Mexico's Dia de los Muertos because it reframes how we protest grief. Instead of mourning with silence, they turn death into a vibrant celebration.
La Tomatina is a famous festival in Spain, where people throw tomatoes at each other for fun. It takes place every year in the town of Buñol. Thousands of people come to enjoy the festival and celebrate together. After the tomato fights, the streets are cleaned and everyone goes home happy.
What happens if traditions disappear? When traditions disappear, societies face a loss of collective identity, connection, and the historical wisdom. This leads to a more faceless world and can trigger feelings of cultural isolation and loneliness within communities.
Here's what happens when traditions fade away. Languages can disappear completely, groups lose their unique flavor, cities start looking identical, unique clothing styles vanish, and global culture gets boring.
How do traditions help people feel connected to each other? Traditions help people feel connected because they bring families and communities together. They create happy memories, help people feel safe and include them a shared identity. When people celebrate traditions together, they build stronger friendships and family bonds.
What would the world be like without traditions? A world without traditions would feel lonely and less connected. Even though some old traditions may disappear, people would lose many special customs that bring comfort and joy. Families and communities could miss the lesson passed down through generations.
How can children help keep traditions alive? Children can keep traditions alive by actively participating in cultural practices, documenting family histories, and sharing their heritage with peers. When children engage with their roots, they transform passive customs into vibrant generations.
How do traditions make celebrations more special? They help families and friends feel connected through shared activities, foods, music, and customs. Traditions also make celebrations exciting because people look forward to them every year. They help us remember our culture, family history, and important moments in life.
Thank you for listening to our presentation.
Thank you.